Football and Shawhill Road.
it's getting dark so early now, it's insane. Quiet down after this, eh? You think you get a load by about 14 right now? Still. Did you look to see if there was any 14s available as well? Okay. What are you gonna do for an hour, right?
It's not really enough time to, like, you basically kind of just have to, you have enough time to get back to your ranch, you know, and then you have, like, you know, because you have to take the train back. So yeah, it just,
And then get a different bus for your next shift.
yeah.
Because they're not gonna let you keep the same bus for an hour break. Ladies and gentlemen, 2002 New Flyer on Route 78, 7815. remind yourself you're going straight, you're not turning. That's next trip, right?
Yep, I'll just get back into this lane.
Watch out, you got somebody watching.
And I got proof if you make a wrong turn.
Yeah.
I'm just teasing you.
I know. Every single time I leave the station, I have to think, what am I doing? Where am I turning?
Chaparral at 1450. 320 back to Sundance.
Sundance, we're going to Sundance, going straight. So I didn't end up signing up.
Oh, I was curious. Yeah. What did
There
you...
were a couple things, but there's that 148, but I didn't, I could hear your voice. Don't do it. You're not gonna like that.
It's not bad if it wasn't at Chinook, but it's Chinook every day, right?
And it's also a lot of Glenmore, which I don't really like Glenmore. I find it to be a lot of people that don't know what they're doing,
And you got to go around that roundabout, right? If you do it the wrong way, you end up following the 149.
That's right, yeah. No, so I was like, I'll just do what I normally do.
Weekly bid, right?
Vacation run.
Yeah. You were thinking, there's not really much there that I want.
Yeah, there is actually a lot of work available. There's so much, but I couldn't really find anything that I was really willing to commit to,
And you don't want to do the 153 just because it's so busy, right? You could get this route on a full sign up.
No, this one wasn't there for me, but I wouldn't want to do it either. Not enough time.
Oh, you know what? There's not enough time. You had to rush to the washroom and then we had to go, right?
It's a bad schedule,
Oh, and the routes are changing next sign up too.
Yeah, so I want to see if I can get some of that, just to see what
Maybe the 102 or something. Could you find anything wrong with this bus? You've driven already once this week.
Yeah, no, this is good.
The turbo sounds great.
Approaching Sunburn Drive and Blue Valley Boulevard. Approaching Sun Valley Boulevard and Mid Park.
The brakes hardly squeak either. Still icy in some spots. I'll be out till 8:30 tonight. I got bowling. But they extended an extra week because not last week, but the week before was canceled due to snow. Imagine if they gave you a Winnipegger today. But if they give you 8, you can't say, hey, I want to change off right away. Gotta keep it, right? If you start leaking fluid, then that's... Were you shocked when I told you a bus caught fire last week? Because they normally shut down, right? He probably had all the bells and whistles, but it was already too late. It's not a good thing to drive the bus to the station if it's gonna have a bad breakdown, right? That's a school run, isn't it? Well, are they getting out soon, right? Right. You don't get them, though. Lots. Lots or just a few? The 14 gets them all. Good, cheerful as always. Had to deal with a bad driver. He had to honk the horn because we got cut off. That axle is music to my ears. Imagine if you had to do a high-speed run for an hour. I would just be in like glory. One thing I like about these buses, I know that you're coming from far away. Yeah. I keep reminding myself that you're out of service for a week, eh? You're not working next week. I wanted to tell you the 168 is canceled for next sign up. But they're running the 167 from early morning till later in the evening. Until like 6:30, 7 o'clock. So they're switching that around too. still get it from Somerset. It still goes to Walden and Legacy. It's just different.
Yeah, I think it's a little more like just straight down the main order.
Does it still go on McLeod?
No, I did that for like a week, and I don't look at my directions every time. It just never makes sense to me.
Because if you're doing the 168, you go on McLeod Trail coming back. You do the 167, you're doing McLeod Trail first. It's good. Yeah, I got my jacket on, so I can't wait till you go on the cloud to hear the thing scream, right? To the Graz last night.
Oh, it was beautiful. So quick, so close.
Not like VP, you have to go all the way down, right?
No problem.
With VP, it takes you 30 minutes at least to get down there, right? Depending on what time you finish.
And then there's so many lights and all that construction down there. It's just like,
And what if there's a Flames game going on? So do you even know what you're doing in the next couple weeks or not yet?
well, I have that vacation, and then I do a week. I think I'm doing the 8th, and then I'm doing the 23.
Oh, the 23 again?
I know, and it's in Arctic, so I'm like,
But at least it's an Arctic and not an... Oh, but that means you'll be getting slammed with kids, right? And then you're doing the 8, right? You might get an old school Nova too. And you're not starting in the morning on that either, right? You start in the afternoon on the 8, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it started like whatever, 2 o'clock, 1:30, something like that.
Depending on what time you're back, I might just get you at North Point. That's the easiest. There's not to get you at 3 something, then that's fine.
Yeah, North Point, you know, it's not bad. There's still some parking there.
And I'm just saying, you know, if I meet you at the Foothills Medical Center, there's really nothing there. There's really nothing there.
No, I wouldn't. Where are you gonna park, right?
I would just rather go to North Point and wait for you there. Even if I have to wait 20 minutes, it's well worth getting there and getting a parking spot.
Yeah, true. It's just that it's so far away, but, you know, it is what it is.
Maybe we'll get to have a roller coaster ride together if you get a 2010 Nova.
Oh, yeah.
They're really good in the winter though, I will have to say. the slower acceleration in the snow really helps. But I mean, a lot of drivers, especially to these buses that are fast, they try to gun it out, and that's hard on your transmission, right? But they got, some drivers, I see them gun it a little bit just to try to get traction, but a lot of the experienced guys, they ease it a bit, and then they're able to get out. In an Arctic, there's no way you're getting out. Imagine if you had to do the 82 in the next couple weeks. The problem is, if there's a snowstorm, Stoney won't dispatch an Arctic for that key, for the key. But then again, you have Arctics out of VP during the snow on the Max Yellow, so that's their snow dispatching though, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
It doesn't in one way, because Arctic, wouldn't you get stuck a lot easier? You probably know the Nova seats are not comfortable on the 81s either. They're terrible. So you gotta work out of Stoney 2 weeks in a row, eh?
Yeah, but hopefully that's the last time. Because, yeah.
Well, I mean, if you have to do it, you have to do it, right? There's no... I would feel so bad. I would be emailing you every day. What are you doing tomorrow? I'm doing this at 5:30 in the morning.
Oh my God.
No thanks to me. No thanks either to me. I wouldn't want to get up at 4 in the morning for that. Although you would have a quiet bus.
Yeah, for a while. And it would be busy again.
Have you dealt with any change-offs this sign up?
I did have to get one because somebody jumped. So we're not doing that. But I think that was about the only thing.
No leaks or anything?
No.
Ooh, this thing pulls. Test alert.
Yeah, a bunch of people got it, like, all at the same time when I was on the cloud trail, and I was like, oh shoot, is something wrong with my bus? And then I kind of was like, no, we're good.
I was kind of spectacle on that 11 the one day when the alarm went off on 7707. I thought, here we go. But it was a slight leak and you were able to keep the bus, right? With a slight leak, that's not an issue a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's another 78, but don't follow him.
Don't follow him. No. Go straight.
Did you relieve Spearboard again today?
Yeah, that sure did. I guess this one is always spare board.
Well, I've been on the other key. It's all signed, I think. Not a lot of people wanted to take this work, I guess.
Yeah, I think people know how tight the schedule is.
Man, yep. Better stop, guys. Train's coming.
On Monday, I got stuck behind 2 freight trains at 2 different times.
That's explaining why I was tracking you to see how late you were. I'm like, did she get stuck behind freight trains? There isn't, because you go that way, right? Do we have any time here or no?
About like a minute and a half.
Yeah. No subway. Well, that's a treat now, right? I think we have some leftover pork or something. Man, that's fun. You get to have a little fun on the Cloud Trail. The build date on this one is January, I want to guess, too. So it's 21 years soon. Were you thinking it was March or something?
You're right, I'm just not good at math.
Circle.
speaking of, there's the 168.
Here. Oh, it's so good.
Feel like you're driving on it.
Yeah.
Guessing this bus doesn't have the odometer in the front to tell you the kilometers. It's in the back. I would say don't count when it says 250,000, for instance. That's not realistic. It's been turned over. I say it's probably got at least 900,000 on it. And they're getting rid of the 444 too.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Is that the one that goes to Chaparral Valley?
Chaparral, Walden Valley or something. Chaparral Valley and Walden, I think. Because it's a shuttle route normally. the route itself, right? Oh, right. Oh, at the station, right? Oh, Centennial. No, I don't. No, I haven't used it. I knew you were gonna ask eventually. Like 2-3 months ago? Like 2-3 months ago you asked me? Did I tell you they're putting those red seats in the shuttles now? Yeah. As if they're not all, like they're not already uncomfortable enough, right? There's an Arctic. I would say they need Arctics on the 14 till about maybe 8 o'clock. It's just even at 8 o'clock you pull into the station or 1945 and you have a standing load. Yeah. The last Arctic, I think, goes out of service at 5:36 at the station. Which I think they need it till longer, right? Because you still have lots of trains coming in. And if you have the C train and the freight train, that's a double wait.
Yeah, no kidding. The good thing is they both go pretty fast through here. Even the freight trains, like they're moving pretty good.
They're not exactly going at a slow clip, right? But of course it happens when you're already 10 minutes late.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there's nothing you can do about that. You just gotta go with the flow. Getting back to the grass, then there's nothing you can do, right? Hey, there's always a silver lining, right? When are you due back into Anderson?
Oh, like 1835.
Well, you don't really need a lot of time since it's so much closer, right?
They give you 15 minutes to get there from here. That's not bad.
While VP, you need 30 easily. 15's not gonna cut it.
Yeah, I think we got like 30 or 35, something like that. From here.
Well, Vic Park's basically downtown, right? Getting in there when the Flames games are going on, right? Too. You probably were thinking hard yesterday, should I take the 24? Should I sign on it?
I did think about it pretty hard, but I think I wouldn't like it after a while.
And you're finishing at like 1 o'clock in the morning if you're the last bus.
Yeah, but that one was finishing at like
What is it? What's that park there?
it was finishing at 8 o'clock. So it wasn't bad. And then there was another one that finished at like 8:20.
Oh, I thought you were signing to do late night for some reason.
Oh no, that was just after you and stuff.
Yeah. And you're going downtown too, right?
Yeah, it's like every day.
That's the thing about sign up. If you're a person that likes to do different routes, regular sign up is not for you, right? But the thing is there, you might not get the work you want with vacation, right? So there's some disadvantages.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you already had to work out of Stony what to sign up? 4 or 5 times?
Yeah, I think, like 4 times. Maybe more.
And Stony is not typically a bad garage, it's just far if you're down south. You know what? If I were transit, I would put another 78 on right now for the school kids. Ugh.
I think there is one that starts.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
7814.
Okay, let's do it today. That's a good route, that 15.
Except when it's busy.
Yeah. It's not super busy.
You calm down pretty quick, but for that hour, you're pretty good. The 12 would be crazy now. Isn't that something? 7815 and 7814 are beside each other. So there is one that they put on, another 78.
Yeah, I think that's it right there.
Thunder. Drive. And Sun Valley Boulevard.
What? Oh, this one? Oh, that, okay.
Valley Boulevard.
Yeah, I think
And
that's
Mids Park Boulevard.
Good long run. In a joke he saw, did I show you my passes today? I have them on me all the time. I'm not a person to really lose anything. I keep them in my handy dandy phone case. These kids are already out here, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Looks like even the teachers are most of them on.
I don't miss the school days, the grinding workload.
Yeah,
I miss the social part, though,
yeah.
a lot. It was nice to go back to my high school.
Yeah, that's good.
What were you doing that day? I think it was the 82.
Yeah, the day that you made your speech.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Isn't that something how you have to get up 2 hours early just to do that work?
Yeah, that was
Because you have to do what? You have to go to North Point, get an 8.
crazy. Yeah.
It's 2 buses, isn't it? What is it? 8 and something else. 157, yeah. That goes to Saddle Town from Stony. 161. Yeah, 161. They give you this bus every day, you would be happy. came all the way back here, and you know how the back of the bus is bumpier? Transmission, you can't even feel it barely. A bit there, but when you take your foot off the accelerator, that's what happens, right? I never commented on the retarder, that's good too. Do you keep them on or off, the retarders?
I mostly keep it on.
Well, especially this time of year, you need it. But if it's too much in the summertime, sometimes the drivers turn them off if they're too much. Like if you feel like you're almost whiplashing, that's way too much. The Nova retarders, boy, are they something else. You're probably like to yourself, you're like, why do I have to do the 23 again?
No, I don't. They actually didn't mind it last time. And it's only for a week, so it'll be okay.
But if you signed on it, then
Oh no, I couldn't.
you wouldn't be able to get Anderson work unless it was rush hour.
I could have had quite a bit of Anderson work, but it would have been splits.
And you like straights, right?
Yeah, I just don't want to go to work twice.
And plus, if you're doing a one trip on a route, it's not worth it for me to come out. I like when you're on a straight,
That's true.
where you're doing like 5 trips or something like that. Now, if you went into service and went to do another route, then that's different, right?
Yeah. Or you do like an hour and a half on the 99, or maybe it was 2 hours on the 99, and then you do the rest of it on the 9. I don't want to do the 9.
Well, you lucked out last week because they were on break. Okay, but it's not the most desirable route. That's probably why you didn't take the 24. Route 6 is too slow for me.
I just find that people.
Well, it goes downtown too, right?
Well, like, yeah, there's just some people that are around that area.
Well, you're going in some sketchy areas there.
Like, you wouldn't think so. So I didn't think that.
I think you would rather sign on the 153 any day before all that.
Yeah, probably.
Because the 153, when it's not busy, it's great. I enjoy a trip on that.
It's not bad, yeah. It's a bit more time, but it's not as bad as this one for time. Like, honestly, this is probably like the worst for time. Like, this is.
Like on the 82, you had 6 minutes sometimes, which was perfect.
The problem with that was the washroom situation.
Or you could sign on the 79. You want a bad washroom situation?
Yeah.
The 79 doesn't have that because that's the former 468.
Yeah, for some picky thing, all this work, but it's like, well, once you do a bunch of different work, you start to know what you like and what you don't like, right?
That's what's good thing about what you do. Weekly bid, you get it all.
Yeah, and then if it's not very good, it's like, oh well, 2 more days, whatever.
Don't do northeast work though.
Don't do what?
Don't sign in the northeast if you don't have.
No, I did enough of that when I was so first started.
Spare board, you don't have a choice.
Exactly, and it was like, okay.
If I do any stony work, it's not out of that side of the city. I'd rather do south or go northwest. And your only choices are stony or spring.
Well, there was some big work that was like Dalhousie, or like Brentwood.
Which is good. But I mean, if you can help it, don't get work out of Lions Park. That station is terrible. There's the Sundance Renfrew, I guess. Yeah, that's definitely Renfrew. I visited that one once. We went on a field trip. I went to the one on, 16th Avenue by Fire Station 4. Oh, ready for the kids? A lot of my driver friends who take me around, they're like, no. It shouldn't be too bad though. I mean, on the tail we were jammed. And I don't think it would be so bad if your train wasn't late.
That's true.
You would maybe get half of that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, those trains will cause.
We have an aging fleet though, which does not help. I was hoping you could get the 11 or something. You might get it next sign up, right? Depending on, you know.
I think I've got a good chance. There's only like 90 people ahead of me on spare board. So if you think maybe 30 of them will actually stay on spare board and 60 will sign up on vacation runs. Like,
And they're adding more work out of Anderson. Did you hear that? There's more runs out of
there's like
AG.
70 runs on Anderson. Yeah, there's a ton of work done.
Where there used to be only 70 this sign up, now they upped it. What is it, 90 now?
It's at like 140 runs.
Anderson?
Yeah, it's fully.
Compared to 75, holy crap.
Yeah, it's like full on.
That's a lot. Well, I guess VP won't be the popular garage then. Well, VP is supposed to be, you know, closing, I think.
Well,
Eventually. I don't know.
I hear that all the time. I've been hearing that for 18 years.
Oh. A lot of drivers have complained that it's just merciless getting up the hill in the winter time when you're doing the 14 and that thing is full of snow.
Yeah, no good. I mean, yeah.
There's your favorite bus, the Winnipegger. only have one more trip. It goes fast though. The windshield is dirty.
But you haven't a blizzard from McDonald's lately?
No. Why? What are they doing?
Well, I don't know if you remember this or if this is not in Canada or what the deal is, but like blizzards now, they just put the stuff on top and they don't actually blend it. Like, is that the last blizzard you had?
Oh, and they're getting terrible. They taste awful. We only eat homemade stuff now, pretty much.
Yeah.
My dad bakes.
I heard all about your dad.
Oh, damn it. We should have brought her a...
Cookies.
Ah.
That's not well. It's not very nice of us, right?
Technically, your dad bakes and it's not a real thing.
I knew you would not be happy, Brenda. We were in a rush.